Madam President, I've come to the floor of the Senate today on behalf of myself and the senior senator from Tennessee, Marsha Blackburn, to honor the life and legacy of an heroic Tennessean, U.S. Army Staff Sergeant Ryan Knauss, who was killed in a terrorist attack while serving the country that he loved so in Afghanistan on April 26, 2021. Staff Sergeant Knauss served with the Army's 9th Psychological Operations Battalion, 8th Psychological Operations Group at Fort Bragg. He was from Corryton, Tennessee, a small rural community where love of country and volunteerism runs deep. Corryton is known for being the hometown of country music star Kenny Chesney, and now it will be known forever as the home of our hero, Staff Sergeant Ryan Knauss. Ryan was 23 years old when he laid his life down for his nation. I've spoken with Staff Sergeant Knauss' widow, Alina, and his father, Greg. Through our conversations, I got to know a little bit more about Staff Sergeant Knauss, and I'm here today to share with you all and with the American people just who Staff Sergeant Knauss was. He was a devoted husband. Ryan met Alina when they were in high school working at a local pizza parlor. I sensed her deep love for Ryan when we spoke, and I'm certain that Alina feels blessed to have had the opportunity to be loved by someone like Ryan. He was a loyal son. After speaking with Ryan's father, Greg, it was clear the love and the commitment that Staff Sergeant Ryan Knauss had for his family and his fellow soldiers was unwavering. Madam President, I can only tell you that after hearing of Ryan's dedication to his family and his country, it's the hope and prayer of every parent to have a son as honorable and principled as Ryan. As a father, I told Greg I couldn't fathom his grief. Ryan had hoped to soon become a father himself. He and Alina had plans to try for their first child when he came back from overseas. And building a nursery was at the top of their to-do list when he was to arrive home. Staff Sergeant Knauss was a steadfast friend. His own friends spoke of his charm and intelligence at a memorial service at his former high school in Corryton. He was a charismatic person to whom people were instantly drawn. Staff Sergeant Ryan Knauss was a proud and honorable soldier, and when his country needed him in such a dire time, he fiercely answered the call. Even as a child, Ryan knew his calling was to serve. In a friend's elementary school yearbook, Ryan wrote that he wanted to serve in the U.S. Armed Forces, and as a freshman in high school, he signed up for the ROTC program. As one of his fellow soldiers explained, this was his dream job, and he ran with it. Ryan's unit, Detachment 10, described it as follows. Ryan knew the dangerous situation he was going to, but protecting innocent civilians is one of the values that drove him. It's been said that life is not important except in the impact it has on other lives, and Ryan had an incredible impact on his family and friends. And thanks to his actions, thousands of children will have the joy of knowing a childhood free from danger and depression. The Bible teaches us that no one has greater love than this, than to lay down one's life for one's friends. Staff Sergeant Knauss did just that. He died a hero's death. He made the ultimate sacrifice for his nation, for all of us. Ryan will be remembered as a selfless and heroic man, a Tennessee volunteer, who with a servant's heart gave everything of himself at just 23 years old for the country that he loved so dearly. I ask that each of you here today join me in continuing to pray for the Knauss family and uplift them in the coming days and months as they lay their soldier to rest at Arlington National Cemetery.